Hey everybody, I'm here to do another reaction that someone suggested this to me. I can't remember who it was now. It's been a long while since I've been doing reactions regularly. This is my second one today that I'm doing, so maybe I'll be getting back to doing reactions. We shall see. But I think I get the idea this is a metal band. They're called Triddana, a song called When the Enemy's Close, or When the Enemy's Close. No, I think it's When the Enemy's Close. So yeah, I know nothing about it. I get the feeling it's probably going to be, I don't know, just from the name. I think it's a gothic kind of rock metal band, but I could be wrong. And they female fronted. I don't know why I think that. Maybe I've heard of this band before somewhere, and so I've got that impression in my head. But I think it might have been when I downloaded the video. I might have sort of seen like a what do you call it? An art, a picture. Or something like that. I can't remember the quick word. A thumbnail. I might have seen a thumbnail. That's it. So it suggested to me that it was a female-fronted gothic-y metal band, but I'm not really too sure. Let's just get to the video and stop wasting your time, shall I? Right. So Triddana, When the Enemy's Close. Before it gets into the solo, sorry about that, I interrupted. So, it's not female fronted, it's not gothic metal. The reason I saw a woman, I think, in the thumbnail, and I guess that she was a singer, but she's not, she's just there dancing, rather provocatively. She's a nice looking lady. It's an interesting look. The whole band got an interesting look. Kilts, there's a bagpipes, so it's obviously it's like kind of folk heavy metal, I'm guessing, because that bagpipes. I'm not sure if it's a bagpipe or a doodle sack. There's a German German folky metal band called In Extremo, and they have like a bagpipe. It's called a doodle sack. It's a German kind of variant. I'm not too sure if that's because the sound of that seemed like quite high. It didn't sound like a normal bagpipe. It's kind of like got a different pitch to it. Maybe it's a different style of bagpipe. Maybe it's got a different name than the bagpipe. Maybe it's a doodle sack. I don't know. But yeah, it's got a good sound though. It's not playing it all the time. Also, I thought for a minute that the lip sync was off. I saw the guy's lips was moving before he started singing, so it's like I'm not sure if the lips are sunk up very well to the actual singing. So maybe the video's a little bit off, but it's a good look. They're interesting. Like they're kind of like I don't know. They look like it's like a Scottish tribe turned metal or something like that. But I know kilts are worn in different. Not only Scotland wear the kilt today. I'm sure there's other like sort of similar kind of garbs in other places as well. But that's an interesting look. Like it's like a heavy metal tartan. I'm not sure. Are they actually tartan the kilts? I'm not too sure. I can't really sort of because it's all quite dark. so I'm not sure if they actually are tartan or not. The kilts. But yeah, it's a nice energetic tune. And to be honest, it was kind of like the only folk elements I'm really getting in the sound was the bagpipes. Other than that, it just seemed like a straight up kind of rock metal kind of band, not too heavy. Could be a bit more thrashy for my liking, a bit faster. But no, it's got a good nice pace energy actually. Kind of clean singing. So yeah, it's kind of like a heavy, maybe not quite power metal, but I don't know. It's not on the heavier end of the metal spectrum, but it's got enough energy and enough, free flowing riffage to be interesting. But it could be a little bit heavier for me, for my personal taste. But as it is, it's a good rocking tune. It's a sort of thing I wouldn't mind. I would be quite happy to play on my podcast that I do every week. High Speed Hangover podcast. Check it out. The link is down below if you like your extreme metal. But anyway, let's get back to the solo. Now credits coming up there. The witch, Lady Lemon. You can see we've got a Facebook page. I thought she was supposed to be a witch. From the song title, I was thinking like the enemy being close was like a battle kind of song. Like they're talking about, the armies of the enemy are approaching. But the enemy in this case seems to have been about a witch. Maybe the whole song was about a witch. Like the witch managed to capture them all for whatever purposes she had for them, nefarious purposes, I'm sure. I mean, you looking at the beautiful witch, you might think it'd be nice to be caught by her, but probably not, because like she was eating human flesh maybe later on there. So maybe it's best not to be caught by that witch, because you'll only go in the cooking pot, not in her bed. Anyway, if she's putting you in her bed, it might be worth being caught, but not in a cooking pot, because you don't want to get eaten by a witch, no matter how good looking she is. But it was a cool tune. I enjoyed that. It was good energy, good pace to it. Not the heaviest of metal, but it's kind of like a nice clean vocal. It's more like, no, I wouldn't go hard rock. It's just definitely like a nice sort of heavy metal. I like the bagpipes coming in as well. The bagpipes to me added the folk element to it. Otherwise, if it was just the music without, it wasn't until the bagpipe comes in that it feels like folk metal at all. It just feels like just a heavy metal kind of. But it's, I don't know who to compare it to. It's I can't think of any band that I would say they sound like, if you know what I mean. It's kind of like hard rock heavy metal. I don't know, but I say hard rock. I don't know. I just think there's really hard rock elements in it. Because it wasn't that heavy, it wasn't super heavy. That's why I'm thinking maybe hard rock, heavy metal. It's not quite power metal, because just sort of straight up heavy metal, I suppose you'd have to call it. It's hard to say though. I'd be interested to find out how how they describe themselves, actually. I think I'm going to try and look it up because I want to know what it says on Metal Archives. See if I can find them on Metal Archives, find out a little bit more about them. That would be an idea. Triddana. See if they've got a Metal Archives page. Folk power metal, right? So there are power metal, okay. They are from Buenos Aires, Argentina, and Scottish history is one of the lyrical themes that they're interested in. So I wonder if they have some Scottish ancestry. Apparently the band name comes from the Irish word Triddana, which means struggle. Apparently members of Skiltron. So people have mentioned Skiltron to me before. I've not done a reaction to Skiltron yet. I thought I'd heard that name Skiltron before. I thought they were some kind of electronica band. But yeah, I'm obviously mistaken. Sometimes you see things and you think you sort of like get things mixed up about them. So unless there's another band with a similar name, maybe, I'm not too sure. But yeah, I've not checked out Skiltron yet. Maybe that's one for the future. I think someone has asked me to react to them, but I haven't got around to it yet. But anyway, yeah, let's just wrap this one up. That was a cool song. I enjoyed that. I wasn't sure if it was as much as power metal. It was like it was sort of, yeah. I don't know. I think power metal's got a bit more wiggly guitar going on, a little bit sort of more. I don't know. I suppose it could be power metal. They said they describe themselves as power metal. Okay, that's fair enough. So yeah, heavy metal, power metal, folk power metal. So yeah, there's definitely some folk in there, but mainly only when the bagpipes are going off for me. It was the only kind of folky feel that I got from it was when the bagpipes are playing. But yeah, it's a cool track anyway, cool song. Hopefully I'll check out some more of those in the future. Get around to playing them on my podcast at some point because yeah, it's a decent song and very kind of catchy rhythm. It's one of those ones, you can easily find yourself, that song going through your head in the future. A couple of plays and it gets under your skin and it's like all right, I'm off out of here before I say anything else silly. Yeah, good tune. Enjoyed that one. Make sure you check the band out if you like that kind of music. Go and sub them up. Go and follow their pages. I'll try and remember to put their link down below actually because they are still an active band. I believe. Let's have a quick look actually. And they've had. They've not been around for a while. It's been a few years since their last release. They've had 4 albums. The most recent was 2018. So they're probably, if they're still going, they're due for another release probably anytime soon. So good luck to them with that one. Go follow their pages if you like that song. I'm out of here. I'm not sure when I will be back. I'm trying to get back into doing my music reactions now. I stopped doing them mainly for depression reasons. I just didn't see the point because although they got lots of views, it was just a lot of work for just for the sake of doing a lot of work. I wasn't getting anything else out of it apart from some views. Wasn't getting any ad revenue from it because I can't advertise on any of the videos because all the ad revenue goes to the people whose songs they are. So it's kind of like, is it really worth me going through all this effort doing this? But anyway, I am going to try and do it just because of the fact that I've got lots of people who sub me for these reactions, and I kind of like feel that I should carry on doing reactions just not to let them down. But what I'll do, I won't put myself like on a daily thing. I'll do it when I feel like doing it. So there will be music reactions still on my channel every now and again, but it won't be one every day because I don't think it was worth doing one every day. There wasn't enough people who were interested. It was just a lot of work for me, and for no reward. So I'm out here. I've gone on too long about this. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you again when I do another video like this. Bye for now.